Greetings and salutations, my name is JW608 and today I am playing StarMade. And we are back on the sneaky ship, I'm calling it a stealth ship. And you may know some changes here, or you may notice some changes here in the bridge. In fact, we're gonna not exemplify, we're going to change this a bit. There, I think I like that better. Okay, there. Okay. No, I don't think I like that any better. But, oh, I don't like that. That's what I don't like. Okay, I knew there was something I didn't like about that. Anyway, I also don't like that. You might notice something a little different here. Well, come on, brain. What's wrong? That's a black block. That's what's wrong. It goes out to space. Alright, we're gonna do that. Because I decided on a theme for this ship. And... And I redesigned the... Oh, we didn't do the... And I redesigned the bridge. So let's go out and take a look at it. No, I don't have to go through the airlock. There we go. I turned it into a crow. Or a raven. I guess a raven sounds cooler than a crow. Kind of stealthy, silent, messenger type ship. It's fast. It still has its 5.0 mass to thrust. Thrust to mass, I'm sorry. And it's black. I figured it's going to be... You don't want to watch me building a black ship on a black screen and the darkness of space. So I went ahead and I did it myself. Not a lot of details in it yet, mostly because you can't see them. And secondarily because I just finished the initial skinning. So, I have a silly question. Can we pull up a counter-cloaking pod? How big is that? Let's see. F1, F8 into it. How big are you? Let's go stats, general. You're a 7x7x9. Oh, yeah, 9, because I added 2 things on the front. 7x7x9. Right, let's hop back into ye old crow. Let's see, how wide is that? 7? 7x7x9. That's not... Alright, let's grab this. Oh, I also put... So you can't see at the front. And I chopped off, like, the nose portion of the bridge, so you just have these windows on the side. Put, like, screens or something here, like, display stuff. We'll do that in a little bit. So I know you're at least 7 wide. And are you at least 7 long? I know you're not 7 tall, because you're just not. Okay. What about 9? You. No. Let's take out you. Alright, so then, let's grab a backwards, no, a forward-facing rail. Yeah, we're gonna grab a forward-facing rail dock. Okay, now this is an experiment. I'm gonna hit you, admin load, spawn as dock. This is the pod we were working on. Oh, yeah. And it thinks it's a turret, but it's not really. I think it thinks it's a turret. Hold on. Do you think you're... Yeah, no, you think you're a ship. So it thinks it's a ship. Isn't that neat? But it's... Well, it is a ship. Yes, but it doesn't have any thrusters. And it's really a pod. Oh, you know what? That is silly. Did I just get rid of... I did. No. Yeah, no. I want in this one, we want to undock. Are you moving? Yeah, we're moving. On F8. I don't want you to move anymore. Instead of doing that on the front, why don't we do it on the side? That would look cooler. 7. Okay, by 9. Oh, a 7. That's dumb. A 9. All right. There. Okay. Oh, no, we can't do that, dummy, because that is where the airlock is. You have to think about these things when you do them. Is there anywhere I have like 7 clearance? No. I can do it on the beak. Guess I could do it. No, I know I can do it on the other side. How old are you? 7. Okay, we're gonna try this then. I don't know if I'm gonna like this. I don't know. But we're gonna try it. We're gonna admin spawn is docked. Now it has this rear pod attached to its tail. And I need to set up a circuit to launch it. So we have our rail, we have button. Let's grab a small button, display module, and some pickup rail. All right. What was that pointing? That's pointing up, isn't it? Yep, that's pointing up. So we're gonna put this logic right here. So we have up. We also want this to shoot up. And we want it to come here. And you to do likewise. So why do I have both? Because I want the target, or I want it to this button to launch pod, and I guess you could load it with any pod you wanted as long as it fits. Then I want this pod to, or this button to come back and fire this. I also want it to trigger. No, I want you to trigger a delay. Why not 2 delays? Then there. So that'll launch half a second, and it'll turn my launch pad back into a standard rail. Now, first we want to come to docks, activate all AI. Then we're going to come in here, we're going to launch the pod. We're going to launch the pod. Mr. Pod, why aren't you launching? Launch the pod. There we go. Did I not wire that up right? Hold up. We're going to come to the dark side. Oh, no, I didn't. So that launched, then after a while it timed out, and there we go. So, to see if that actually worked, we want to add a guppy. Guppy spelled with a Y, apparently. Pirate guppy. Why are you adding a pirate guppy? To see if this shoots it. If it shoots it, that means its AI was active. Cool. I have no weapons on this vessel. Cool. I can dig it. Then you'll either have to go back and collect your pod and drag it back to the ship, or just find a new pod, which is probably the preferable. But before you launch it, make sure to activate all the AI. So now this is an active thing, and it should shoot. Oh, I can't see it. Yep, there we go. It will shoot if it lines up. Of course, it's not going to line up very well because it's a fixed point on this ship. Isn't that neat? Anyway, and I'm thinking this ship has a pod dock. We're not moving. There we go. So, not just for this counter pod, but maybe a cloaking pod? I don't know, it launches and it's cloaked. I'm not real sure. We'll think of something cool to do with it, but there we go. It has a counter cloaking pod. So, so if this ship sees something cloaked in the fleet, it says, uh-oh, it launches the pod. The pod then points out the cloaked entity for the rest of the fleet, and I believe this entity should remain cloaked. Let's try that. I think we remain cloaked if we launch something. So here we go. Let's charge up our cloaking device. We are now cloaked. Let's launch. And we are still cloaked. So that allows us to launch a pod to show somebody else where the bad guy is the without the this vessel giving away its location. Cool. And you could also do this. Oh, I wonder if you had like a mine pod or something. Too bad warheads aren't useful anymore. You have like a kamikaze pod or a bomb pod or something like that. That would be cool, but apparently, well, not even apparently, warheads just don't work. And that's sad. I really like this crow motif. To see where that goes. So what else are we going to need? Weapons. Do we really want weapons? So what kind of weapons? Because I have all this room here in the beak. We can cram a weapon, although I don't know how much power we're actually... Yeah, doing everything, we're using 80% power, scanning, cloaking, and using the thruster. So this is definitely not a combat vessel. It's a sneaky stealth vessel. And it's a anti-sneaky stealth vessel. It's a glorified stealth shuttle is what it is. Really want to texture this. Maybe round it or something. I don't know. I'll work on it. And definitely need to put some sort of texturing on these thruster blocks. Don't worry, it'll get done. And what's this lump here? Well, that's because I had that conduit that went down too low and forgot about. All right, so there it is. The pod. It has a pod launcher on it. Again, I'm not real sure what. Well, I know I'm real sure what it's going to do. It's going to launch pods. The utility of it, however, is to be yet to be fully discovered. I guess that means we're going to have to design more pods to launch. That's always fun, designing more things. There. Define that shape a little better. I like that. Okay. Anytime you can break up a surface, like here, break this up, instead of just going flat over at this lump, instead of just coming out, break it up with this valley instead of going, you know, I guess they just broke up just a little, but it still broke up this corner here from just having this little, not even a flat plane, it was like that, wasn't it? This little ledge just kind of breaks things up, gives it more visual interest. And we're gonna have to grab some greeblies and stick on here as well. Anywho, I have been JW608. This has been StarMade, and I will dig you cats later.